Hello folks, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. So, Merry Christmas, first of all. That's why I'm doing this stream today instead of tomorrow. So, what is going on? Well, if we look at the strategic map, you can see we finally started to reach into the Southlands. Ownership here, yes, okay. So, we've started to go into the Southlands, making our work against the Necrarch Brotherhood. So, but for the moment, our big focus is actually going to be on this rogue army, Vashnar of Vashnar's Conquest. The reason for that is because if this army is allowed to get a settlement and get out of control, it's going to be a big mess. So if we can take them out now, we should do much better. So, we have our forces pretty much in range. Let's move them out a little bit. It looks... oh, we're gonna take attrition in this desert region. Ugh, that's not good.
This way.
Alright, well, we're moving our forces closer. Ooh, we're taking a lot of attrition here in the desert. Let's see. Okay. The enemy failed to spot your ambush. Attack now, and the element of surprise will give you the upper hand. So we're going to go in with everything we have, and hopefully be able to take these guys out. Hello again, God Sniper. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, now Vashnar's Conquest is like one of the most dangerous of the rogue armies that you can face in Warhammer 2. The reason for that is they have a whole bunch of Dark Shards and Chosen that make up their forces, as well as Chaos Knights and Cold Ones. They also have a Dragon, and then they have a decent amount of artillery. Oh, thank you, God Sniper. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting battle, but assuming that I set up my artillery alright, we should be good. Oh, well that's good. We're lucky now that our reinforcements are coming from here, because this is actually where I want to set up my forces. Let's see if we can get a little bit better on our magic. Negative. It went down by 3. Oh well. Gambling never pays. See that, kids? Gambling never pays.
What orders? All vermin. Storm vermin. Assassin!
Alright, so the general plan is I'm going to be starting out with my artillery here, firing down on their forces. My, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I should actually have my catapults focus on their artillery. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Because if I can take out that artillery, that will definitely help. My warp lightning cannons are going to focus on that dragon. If we can take that down, that'll definitely help. Group 1 here, made up of plague monks and death runners, they're going to be going after their leader. So he is, I think he's probably at the front of the group here. I'm actually not sure where he is, but wherever he is, that group is going to be focusing on him. Okay, so let's get started, and hopefully things go well. Alright, have some Plague Monk Sensor Bearers coming in to join my forces here. That should hopefully help out. Oh, he's all the way over here, and he's actually on the ground. That's interesting. I didn't think he'd be... I thought he'd have a horse by this point or something. Well, so far so good, and I'm actually surprised they're keeping their cavalry sort of at bay. Their chosen might be strong, but the fact that Skrolk is here definitely helps. He's able to hit their armor as well as the added poison effects should. Yep, it's pretty much helping to wipe out their forces. Oh look, they have like 0 armor for a couple there. Chosen. So that was like really bad. Probably helped that I had the mixture of the Death Runners and Sensor Bearers and all that. Alright, now to take out Vashnar here. So he does have a good amount of armor, so let's take that out. And we'll also use the Liber Bubonicus to give a little added punch.
We are wavering. Ready. One glance wishes.
Alright, let's just speed it up to do as much damage as possible. Even though we did win with the ambush, I think they are still going to have a lot of their forces, so if we can do as much damage as possible, we'll be pretty set for wiping them out. Oh, how can you hate Santa Skrolk?
Even great clans answer to me. Most masterful of masters. Things sick and die. Time to attack.
Alright, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve that one. Doesn't really look like we lost any forces there. Eat more captives. And now let's see if I can't get my forces. They're gonna take attrition either way, it looks like. Oh well, we'll just have them start to head back a little. Alright, yeah. So, the one bad thing about working in the desert is it looks like we're going to have to deal with attrition, even when we're in our own territory.
You are infected. Faithful servant of decay.
Alright, Mika, what can we do with you? Let's see. Increased weapon strength against lizardmen, dwarves, high elves. It's good, but I think I could probably benefit from something else, so let's actually increase your melee defense, I think. We'll do that. My warlock engineer.
Rapture my plague brothers.
Alright, so if we go look at this force here, they are kinda, well, they had the issues because of the lovely high elves, so we'll bring in some forces from afar. Now what did I have for this force anyways? So let's bring in another warp lightning cannon and plague claw catapult. Probably another set of halberds. Then maybe 2 more sets of halberds, a death runner. Also interesting to note that I didn't notice before is that the death runners and plague monks, as well as the Skaven slaves and some of these gutter runners, can appear in one turn. I did not know that. Huh. Interesting, to say the least, at least. But, yeah, interesting. I think I'll probably finish it off with a couple things of, well, let's see, I did 1 Death Runner, so let's do 2 of Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. It's gonna be a while before I get all these forces in, but I'm pretty much planning for that anyways, so at least where they are, they shouldn't encounter too many issues with the High Elves being next to a Dark Elf settlement. Alright, so knife here. Let's see. So most of the menacing forces around here seem to be gone. Let's continue building this up. Now what was I doing for the Eagle Gate here? So warp turbine plant, we are working on that. So you know what, let's see, Eagle Gate. We don't have one of those there. So I guess we will do this weapon bro there. I think my best bet with knife is probably to have him... Actually, you know what? Since I'm doing alright on food, let's start to take over some of these places that are around here. Especially because it's already a decent settlement, or a suitable climate. So it's not going to present issues starting out. So we'll start to take up some of these areas. Yeah, this whole area is suitable climate, so might as well expand a little. Alright, so these forces are building up, or well, they'll need to build up. Hero not moved. Oh, you I don't want to move. And research is also available again. Well, since we're getting close to the end, let's do spread rot and decay. If I can talk, I'll be great. So, yeah, we'll just end it now. The High Elves are almost completely destroyed. They have probably 2, maybe 3 settlements left, but they're still a little in trouble. Can you do a face cam? One of these days, I'll actually get everything set up for that. The webcam I have right now is... it's old, to say the least, so one of these days I'll actually get a actual decent webcam to set up and do that. Plus right now I wouldn't want to do a face cam anyways because I have this massive zit that's forming on my nose and horrible.
Many boxes I could inflict on you or our mutual
These catches, what do you want? You want me to join that war and you're only offering 1,000? No. Although you're taking up a lot of territory around here. That's not good. Oh dear. Are you serious? Rocket boots? While these Scryer-crafted boots cannot lift the wearer off the ground, they surely make him fleeter of foot. Interesting. Your lord reports interesting news. A subsection of Clan Scryer has been experimenting with boots that could potentially make the wearer fly. However, a major setback has frustrated the research project. Perhaps the inventors could be persuaded to work for you instead. Sure, invest in the project. Now we got rocket boots that cause fear and give the foe seeker ability. Well, I have no idea who I would give that to, but either way, I guess interesting. Alright, so let's get you back there. Get you here, so you're no longer taking attrition. Alright. You try and take out that little guy. Success! Alright. Can't do anything really special there. What to do next? Let's boost Wither.
Horned ones, realm wakens.
Alright, so in the following turn, I should be pretty much ready to take Virus there. Now, my main goal for this Let's Play is to get over here where Clan Wars is. I can't remember exactly which place it is. Is it Blightwater up here? No. Crooked Fang and Carrick's-Ghoul. Those are part of, what's it called again? Those are part of the regular map from like Warhammer 1. So one of these is where Skrolk originates from. Or not Skrolk, Queek. Queek, yeah. Had to remember which one it was. So somewhere around here is where he comes from, but I'm not sure where. So I might have to just try and spread corruption all over. And actually, you know what? Another interesting thing. I think this is the only remaining place of the last Defenders Lizardmen group, at least that I can see. So that would be interesting, because part of my objectives is taking them out. But you, nothing. Who's this? Oh, my assassin here. Alright, so since this place is taken now, let's head down for Tor Dranil. And let's see now. Well, we also have a moment. Okay. So they did take Blacklight Tower. That's a good sign. So that means they only have the 2 settlements remaining. So with any luck, Malekith there will finish him off. Do you have an Xbox One S? I do not. One of these, I have a PS4. I've thought about getting the Xbox One, but there's still a couple games that I'd like to see come out. What do you want? And the dwarves declare war. Lovely. And they're joined by their allies with the Empire. Well, the Empire probably doesn't have much of a place left. Okay, well, this is where things get interesting, because we're going to be entering the war. It's going to be the Vampire Coast, Nagrond, all our allies against the dwarves. Well, this is going to be interesting. And fortunately, all my allies joined with, so that's good. But yeah, God Sniper, I was looking, I'm waiting to see if, like, there's 1 or 2 more games that I want to see get backwards compatibility. And then that will probably get me to look into getting an Xbox One. Had I known that they were going to do all of this backwards compatibility stuff that they've done, that might have gotten me to get one back when that and the PS4 first came out. But yeah, Microsoft kind of turned me off for this generation, because generally, for the last 2 gaming generations, I've had an Xbox and an Xbox 360 and all that. But when Microsoft was talking about doing all their online-only stuff, that kind of turned me off from it.
My plague monks are hungry.
Alright, so the Necrarch Brotherhood is looking for a peace treaty now. I want to say no, but at the same time, because the dwarves have now started this war with us, I think I'm going to do it. Because the dwarves entering the war pretty much changed the whole situation right now.
A true disciple. Too strong? No blame. My eyes gone, but I see.
Okay, hopefully Skrolk doesn't encounter that. Why does this happen? This character does not have enough movement range to adopt this stance. I don't know why this happens. Can you play Rome? You said that says Rome 11. I'm assuming you meant Rome 1. I actually do have Rome 1. I've never played it before though. I bought it in a Steam sale, so I have it. I just have never played it. So, you know, one of these days it might be something that I consider playing. Alright, so since these guys are going to take the attrition anyways, I might as well move them up anyways. So we can start to do some damage here. And I might just go all the way and take out these little guys too. We'll see.
Think of command. They will die. Now.
Alright, how is our little force doing over here? They still have a while to go. How's Malekith doing? Oh, Morathi is there, Malekith is there. He decided to take that place. So hopefully they'll head for Slaver's Point next.
Pestilence forever. Architecture. Bring me flesh to craft. Think of command.
Alright, knife, what do I want to do with you? Let's see, your force. You know what? Like everyone, probably help your artillery. Since that seems to be what I'm using the most. Skip that, and then we'll end the turn. I suppose the one good thing about the dwarves, because they have so much territory, hopefully their armies are spread throughout. And it will give us the opportunity. Oh geez, they're right there. No! Well, I meant Rome Total War. Yeah, that's what I... Are you talking about Rome 2 or Rome 1? Like the original Rome game? Because that's what I was talking about as well. Baron the Devoted, what are you up to? You're trying to attack the Awakening there, okay. So long as you stay away from my forces. I forgot that I'm still at war with the Hung Warband there. Alright, Skrolk, you move on them. And you will move as well. Continue the siege. So I wonder if I should take this place for myself. But I don't know. Let's see. Kofir is a smaller settlement. Oh, but it is part of this place. So you know what? I'll take it. Oh, so you're talking about Rome 2. That I will be playing on Tuesday. So the way I do my games pretty much are... I'll be doing... Sundays will currently be Warhammer. But today I'm doing it... Well, generally Sunday night, Monday morning is Warhammer. The reason I'm doing it Saturday night and Sunday night today is because Christmas Eve and all that. It's going to be a pain to try and do a stream. Tuesday and Thursday are when I'll be doing the Rome 2 streams. So that one, don't think anything will change with that schedule. So Tuesday and Thursday this week are when I should be doing Rome 2. Alright, Mika, you have only 38, 39, 40. So you have 3 more points that I can use. So let's continue to boost that. We'll heal up here. Then in the next one, we can go and probably wipe out most of this area. Let's see, let's get you moving. They're eventually going to take or attack Al Hake there. Probably not much I can do about that, unfortunately. But hopefully they'll at least give me an opportunity to cause them enough damage when they do attack. Arkling, what to do with you? You know what? Let's get you moving over here. Because I can use all the help I can get over here. You're going to take 1,000 turns to get here, but eventually you'll reach it. And I do still really wish that I could get some of these guys to spawn somewhere besides my capital. Let's see. Because really it doesn't make it worth it to use these rights on the other side of the world. Let's see. Diplomatic relations. What's this Pestilence Clan Stone? Increase the potency of Foul Plagues. Duration 75 seconds. Well, that's not too bad. But for right now, affects duration 13 turns. Right now I don't need it, so I'm not going to use it yet. And they are bringing their forces over to Al Hake. They didn't start a siege though. Oh geez. The dwarves took Clan Angrand, so they have their magical spirits, warriors and all that. Lovely. Alright, very good. So the High Elves are almost destroyed. And now the Hung Warband has a place of their own. That's not a good thing. One thing I was just thinking about. Given that we are now at war, the Beast Catchers could potentially come to war against us. Okay, good. They're at war with the dwarves. That's a very good thing. Because if they weren't against the dwarves, then we'd be in trouble. Alright, well that's good then. War coordination. I can do war coordination with them? Oh, a military ally is with them. I didn't even notice that. Whoops. Shows what I know. Okay, well let's give them some payment then. We'll give them 8,000. Try to make them a little bit happier with us. Now let's see if we can send them off to attack these dwarves. You know what, let's try there. Hopefully they'll actually follow through with it. I know they have the war with the Vampire Coast going on right now. And Vampire Coast, let's see if we can get you to attack that and defend your own territory. Darn Vampire Coast. Next, we are going to move on these guys. So let's Mika will lead the force. The good thing about attacking Bretonnian factions is they really don't have much in the way of an effective force that can defend their holdings, so we should do alright. Alright, do we have both? We do have both armies. It looks like pretty much we're going to win this one, so we'll auto-resolve it. Some hits for Mika's force, but other than that, we did alright. Do we want to capture it? Only because it's going to potentially cause them some issues. Well, I think the best bet probably is just raise it, because I'm not going to be able to control this area over here. I'd like to take it and have more land for my own, but I can't promise that I would be able to hold it well, so... Oh, and lovely, this guy is at level 40, so he's going to be a real pain to try and take out. Alright, so I'm going to start to get this guy heading back over so he can help defend Al Haik over there. I'm not going to build this up just in case they end up getting attacked. So, outside of that, Skrolk will be able to head to the Sorcerer's Islands, and that will hopefully pretty much take them out. What are you up to, dwarves? I don't trust you. Hey, this guy's lucky because he defended himself. Oh geez, look at all these armies. And lovely more Skaven rebels going against the vampires over here. Alright, so Confederation, yes. Let's go over here. So, would you have any hope of trying to take out that guy? Or... oh, geez. So... wow. So this guy has absolutely no chance at all. That's horrible. Alright, can you do something to them? Hinder replenishment? Well, that would be interesting, but nah. Alright. So I really need to try and take out these guys. We're gonna head to Kofir first to build up. Let's bring Skrolk over as well, because I'm gonna have to be very careful about how I do this. Oh. No, we're not exchanging, we're just doing what we need to do. Alright. I wanted to take that Sorcerer's Islands, but for the moment, we're not going to worry about it. I'd almost like to recruit another army, but since my military places are currently under siege right now, that's not going to work.
Harness to the power.
Are the dwarves going to finally attack that settlement there, or are they just going to try and wait it out? Also, was it just me, or did it seem like that AI force wasn't actually taking so much in the way of attrition? At least not as much attrition that they should have in comparison.
Not let my lack of eyes.
And you want me to join the war against the beast catchers? Well, no, I have no desire to do that. Because, yeah, there's too many things going on. Why don't you just end the war with the beast catchers, darn it? And lovely, the Hung Warband continues its trek.
Begone! Clan pestilence is all.
Alright, so I'm going to try this. It may not work. Let's see. Well, strength is at 95%. Because I need to be very careful here. So we'll do up to 60% of movement. Have them enter that. Same thing with Skrolk, just a little further ahead. Why? Why are you saying that? No. I kind of want to move him back. I really hate this bug. This movement range bug. I don't know if it's because of when you have a hero that gives you a mobility boost or whatever that it comes up, or if there's something else to it, but it's really annoying. Alright, let's end the turn and let's see if they're going to attack Al-Haik yet or not. Also, in hindsight, I probably should have looked to see if how many more turns I have left before the garrison starts to take attrition. I know they've been at siege for probably about 3 turns now. And they are beginning the assault. Alright, well we have... Ooh, they have a lot of artillery here. Well, let's start it. We're gonna try everything we can to stop them. Really, these are the walls that we get. These pitiful looking things. Oh, that's horrible. But at least we have some little warpstone things going on here.
Skaven, yes, yes. What orders? What? Globadiers. Gutter runners. Our tail, yours. The slingers. Yes. What orders? Clan rat spears!
Also, this is an interesting little effect of the lightning between the warpstone. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, it's an underground battle too. Alright. So, my general goal is to take out the artillery and take out their siege towers. So, hopefully, my Plague Claw catapults can do that work. We'll find out.
Consuls, come on!
And the walls are breached. Lovely.
Warblock loaded! Worthy of Skrolk! Claw catapult! Now, yes! Ashen slingers! Guide us, horned one! Oh, they squirt fear. Clan rat spears! Faster, scurry! On! Our tail's yours! Unleash war hell! Clan rats! Nash, kill! Magic's ready! At once! Gutter runners! Back underground!
Oh geez, the mixture of the Iron Drakes and the Flame Cannon is very bad for the Skaven here. Okay, come on, Globadiers. Why aren't you attacking like you should be? And why are my catapults set up like that? I know they were set to attack that siege thing, but come on. Okay, Globadiers, are you actually going to attack or not here?
The horn rat comes! At once! We obey! Back on the ground! Retreat! Retreat! Storm Barry! Claw catapult!
Finally, they're attacking after forever.
Ready! Ready! Attack! Charge! Yes, yes. Smell musk of fear. Back up the ground.
And that is pretty much it for the battle. It was a complete waste. We really didn't destroy any of their forces, so yeah. And a decisive defeat. Well, we did some damage, but other than that, it's rather disappointing, so. I think our best bet is to fall back and set up some ambushes, and hopefully that will work. Because otherwise, they're probably going to end up taking us out.
Not let my lack of eye.
Shrine of Cain, Kegs of Boon. During a raid on a minor dwarf outpost, one of your lords captures a dwarven powder hall. Odd powder keg. Ability Flash Bomb. Interesting. Expand tunnels. Growth big. Set it alight. Or give it to the lord. Boom Master. Well, that actually looks pretty decent. So, you know what? Give it to the lord. So, let's see. So, I think we have only one thing of research left now. Best of the best, yep. And then after that, there's nothing left to research. Alright, so we are having Skrolk fall back. We're going to move this army here, which should be in the way for where they need to go. Have them enter ambush stance, and with any luck, we'll hit them. Because they only move their armies one at a time, so hopefully this works. Next thing that we need to do, we need to keep him moving. So have you head out that way. What else? Well, I suppose I can take the Shrine of Cain now. So we will do that. We'll just do a regular colony, nothing too special. So now that we have this whole place, let's do exploitative planning, increase Skaven corruption, all that fun stuff. Now we can build this Shrine of the Widowmaker. Increases Untainted, that's interesting. Unit experience, +1 for all units in all provinces. And plus 15% income from post-battle loots. Okay.
Great leader.
Alright, so looking over at the High Elves, they are almost completely gone. Doesn't look like they even have any army there remaining. So I think what I'm going to have to do is start to get some more forces going, more armies going. Temple of Tlenkan is open now. Interesting. So I could probably make a group and send it there. Alright, should I do the Grey Seer? We have the Warpstone Hoarder. Decreases... you know what? Let's do that, I think. Because the Grey Seers of Plague seem to work out pretty well. The Grey Seers of Ruin, oh. I just haven't had good luck with them. And we'll start him out with some forces for his army. Gutter Runner Slingers. We'll do 4 of those. And we'll do 1 group of Death Runners. Yeah, we could do that. Then I'll have him take over that Temple of Tlenkan. And then we'll go from there.
Warlock engineer.
And we can finally finish Lothern here. In 12 turns, but finally finish it at least. Alright, I don't think there's much else that we can do right now. Hopefully the dwarves will fall into our ambush. If they do, it'll actually give us a chance. Otherwise, well, we'll see. And at least it looks like they're taking some attrition damage there, so that's at least one little thing going for us. Are you serious? Did they win that? I hope they didn't.
We barter deal. Which enemies do you want to?
So the Jagged Horn tribe wants a defensive alliance. They're currently at war with those guys. I don't even know where this Jagged Horn tribe is. Well, that's pointing to Skrolk. We have those guys. See, I'm not going to do a defensive alliance with a group I have know nothing about. Alright, so they're raiding against us, but so far they don't see our forces there. That is a good thing.
Don't think so.
Unfortunately, they're close enough that they would cause damage. And looking at it, I don't think I have any forces that have lightning strike. That could be a problem.
Watch your back, tail.
Alright, so now that we know that that Temple of Talenkan is open, let's get this guy moving. And of course they're still not doing anything about that guy that's over in the Blood Swamps. Grr. Okay, let's end it and see what the dwarves do. I'm hoping they don't see this army and that they move all the way in and get hit. Because it said that I had a good chance to ambush here. Hopefully. Yes! Alright. So we have the full force of all three here going against him. That is nice. So let's boost this up and let's fight it. Unfortunately, it means that we're only going to have the one ambush, but still it's something. Alright, it's really given us a bad thing on our magic, but whatever. That's not even going to be our focus.
Skaven! Yes, yes!
Alright, this plan may go bad because I may potentially be sacrificing a lot of my forces here. But if I can take out that artillery, it'll be for the better.
Skaven! Yes, yes! Gunvermin! Globadiers! Council's command! Guide us, Horned One. Plague Claw Catapult! Plague Monks! Worthy of Spire! Aura of pestilence! Yes! Ready, ready! Quick, quick! On, onwards! Plague monks! Yes, master, hurry! What? Nothing! Die! On rack! Plague monks! Blessed with hell! Plague cast! Acid slingers! Yes, yes, yes! Plague monks! What orders? Plague monks! God will stop us! What? Fights! Plague monks! Yes, fight! Primary time! Plague monks! Turning tide comes. Spells of plague.
Alright. There's still something that's still fighting? Oh, Slayers. There. Well, let's try and do as much damage as possible to their forces before heading for those Slayers then. While I have a moment... Okay, good, my rat ogres did survive. And victory. Alright, let's go full speed, try and do as much damage as possible to their remaining forces. Generally, I don't do this, but with the dwarves, if we can do as much damage as possible against them, I'll take it, because I need everything I can get. And dwarves are probably one of the few that I would recommend this against anyways. Just because of the nature of, you know, who they are. Especially with all their armies anyways. Unfortunately, you know, now that we've attacked, this army is going to be revealed. Well, at least eating the captives replenishes most of their forces. And it looks like it was enough to scare him away. That's another good thing. Go away, little ghost lord. The Dark Elves are so close to taking out those guys. Let's see. Armor of Destiny. Ward save 10%, physical resistance 10%, and armor plus 6. That's actually pretty good. I will say, even though I seem to have broken the chaos mechanic in this Let's Play, it does set up an interesting little dynamic with the dwarves now being the main power. I mean, I know generally the dwarves do end up as the main power, but still, it's an interesting little thing. Alright, so let's see. I'm just wondering if I should do any of these other things. Or just continue working to finish up here.
A true disciple.
I think I'm just going to finish up his physical stuff. Because half the time he's supporting Skrolk's army anyways. Alright. Since we have a moment, do I try to take out his forces? Also interesting, he had more. I think he had more forces that survived. So I don't know if some of them went with them, maybe? Oh well. I'll put him back into an ambush stance. He has a 90% chance there, so we have a good chance of it working. And against the AI, hopefully it should actually work again. Alright, so that is good. This force is pretty much ready to go. How's our other force that we were working on? 3 more turns and they'll have that last group. So, just to make sure, I'm gonna move them out and have them support the Dark Elves in finishing up the High Elves. So, let's see. We'll do that. Let's go back down here so we can take this little province. We'll take some damage there, being in their territory, but oh well. Doesn't matter, as long as we get the place that we need. I still have no idea where Queek is supposed to start out. I mean, I'll try and look around this area, see if I can figure something, but I don't know. Just may not work out. Alright, let's see if their forces fall into our trap again. Also, I should have probably finished bringing Arkling over, but oh well. I think ambushes are probably going to be my go-to thing when taking out... Oh. Well, that's interesting that he just sent the one little army. Did he send that to have him go poof? Well, I guess. Oh. Either way, they are gone, so... Of course, that does reveal my other army, but... Well, let's see. Failure to assassinate. Well, that's something. Oh geez, look at all those armies they have there. Well, so long as they focus on the one area, I'll be alright. And faction destroyed Lothern. Nice. So they are no more. That's good. That opens up us to have some freedom in this war. I'll see if I can get the Dark Elves to focus on the Hung Warband now. So Dark Elves, actually I gotta select Dark Elf army. So let's have them focus on Nagrar there. Hopefully they listen. You guys, focus on Shagrath. It's undefended, so hopefully you'll go for that place. Alright, so since we're free, let's start to bring this group over. Not sure what the best bet will be for trying to reach where the dwarves are. Interesting that they have Bordelot. Maybe I can try to take it. We'll see.
Faithful servant of decay.
Alright, just to end out his little force, I think I'm gonna just increase reload time for Night Runners and Gutter Runners. Let's see, Warlock Engineer. All of your army stuff is pretty much done now.
A true disciple.
Dragon Helm. Well, I'll keep it only because we do have some of that stuff. Ooh, that when fighting dwarves, yes. Foul Pendant. I guess that will work, unless I did the Dragonbane gem. I'll keep the Foul Pendant. Because the ward save is ultimately better than most anything. Oh yeah, I can't forget about Arkling over here. So bring him over. Mika will enter an ambush stance again, and hopefully that will work again. Gradually get you to that temple, eventually. Skip that. Alright, and then we'll end the turn here and see how things go. Is it cheap using ambushes to attack the dwarves? Yes. But you know what? I will take whatever I can get to defeat them. It looks like they're being a little bit more cautious this time, but hopefully. Also, I guess it's a good sign that it looks like the Hung Warband's power dynamic has gone down versus what they did have. So the Agal are moving against that settlement. That's good. Raiding, yes. Okay. So Arkling, let's have you... Oh, geez. So I have like no hope of assassinating these forces. Because even with Arkling here, it's like just not going to work. So let's at least assault the units. And success, okay. They are a bit weaker. I'd like to move them over, but I'm gonna wait. Let's see. Skrolk does not seem to be as focused on ambushes. Because Mika has a 90% chance, so I guess I'm doing things right with having Mika be the ambusher. Also, I do kind of want to try and get over to this Silver Host. I want to say the Silver Host is vampires, I think? I'm not sure what their faction is. But we'll find out, and hopefully they'll be able to become a potential ally for us.
I'm deadly. Hornet One watches me.
And one more turn until those guys are ready to go. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. So, yep, can't do anything else with you. Alright, hopefully...
Dreaded one.
Excellent. The ambush worked. So like before, we are going to go in and fight it.
Horned one. Ashen slingers! What? Bombardiers! For the famine time!
Alright, everything is set up. Let's do this. Well, it seems the poison attacks are definitely helping in the battle against the ghost guys. Alright, so our victory signals that we defeated the rest of those slayers that were over there, since they don't seem to die. What does this guy have anyways? He has physical 10% resistance, so he shouldn't be too much in the way of able to survive all of this. He does have replenishment though, which probably makes him a bit tougher. Alright, I think we're probably close to the point that we can just end it, so we'll just end it. Now, if I got an alert saying that this guy was actually completely dead, that would be really awesome. I don't expect it, but you never know. It could surprise me. And I think we actually might have... Oh no. For a moment I was hoping that maybe we just completely took out that army, but I guess not.
Bring me tribute gifts.
Alright, so I got a mechanic, which gives 2 siege towers per item. That's interesting, I guess. Alright, so next. Ooh, they have a dragon thing over here. Okay, so the Silver Host is actually a vampire faction. They are currently at war with the Last Defenders and Carrick Zorn. Can I get a non-aggression pact? Yes. And their strength rank 8? They must have a bit of territory over here that I don't know about. Alright, let's see if we can't become friends with them. So I have a good amount of gold that I can afford to give them, so we'll do that. We're heading to 7 with them right now. If I do some actions against the Last Defenders, that will probably help even more. Also, I noticed that the one dwarf hero that was following me isn't following me anymore. Another good thing. Alright, so Mika, as much as I want to go and take out that force, I am just going to actually return to ambush stance. Because as long as I can do that, we'll be alright. This guy, I kind of want to take him out. But maybe I will do an assault on units instead. We'll do that. Oh, he failed. But at least he had a little level up. Now that this army is ready to go, I'm actually going to have them move down and then move out. This force, let's see, get you at least into good territory again. Might as well have you go for that fell cargo. Okay, so Klesh, I'm thinking, is probably going to be focused on potential defense of the home rat's lair, because things could go bad down here. So hopefully he'll be able to take out that place that has... Okay, so we don't have storm vermin here, so we'll have to do some recruiting. We'll do 2 of those, 2 of those. Do 2 each of artillery, and 1 help hit abomination. So we'll do that for now, and then we'll go from there. Alright, let's see if the dwarves send another force to try and attack, and if we can take that one out as well. I have to say, this isn't an ideal strategy. I'd much rather do something else, but if we can at least keep the dwarves at bay, I might just keep it like that. And probably if the next battle shows the same potential results, I might just auto-resolve it. I think I've shown that for the most part these forces are doing good enough that they can take him out. Alright, so let's try and do some assaults. He... critical failure. Oh, darn it.
I'm a rune lord, not some smith.
I'm a rune lord, not some smith. Okay, so let's try and... well, can't damage walls because that doesn't have walls. What about there? Well, that doesn't have walls either. Let's just have you go this way. Can you at least... you can. Let's try to wound him. Failure. But he leveled up.
One watches me. I am warlord. To land. On sea. Unnatural.
Alright, so we've entered the land of Bartolo, where the dwarves are. Looks like we'll have quite a bit of potential to do some damage around here.
You are a guest in my realm. You will...
I wish I could cause Bretonnia to hate the dwarves, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
Smell must. No Skaven lair.
Also, something's attacking the Sorcerer's Islands there. I don't think it's the dwarves.
Talk then, but I make no oath for the
Let's see,
surety of
they're
your
at
life.
war with a whole bunch of people, but it does not look like it's them, so I have no idea. But hey, if it destroys them, all the better. They're getting closer, but so far they haven't found him.
How can clan pestilence?
Now they want a military alliance. Well, you know what? I have a feeling that they might be the ones who are doing that stuff down there. Let's see. Well, hopefully.
Not let my lack of...
No, I don't want to join the war against the vampire coast. It's just not what I want to do. Alright, so I was correct. These guys are attacking the Sorcerer's Islands down here. So, you know what? I'm gonna give them a little boost. Hopefully that'll help increase their forces, and hopefully they won't die in some horrible death there. Alright, next. Let's continue to do actions against the last defenders. Did they get that? 0 actions against dwarves and last defenders, yes. So that's good. Success, good.
Inventor, yes, yes.
Alright, if there's any time that the dwarves will hopefully fall into our trap, hopefully now's it. Also, I just remembered that I forgot to move that other army that's in Bretonnian territory. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butt. Shoot, ambush foiled. Not good. Especially if they have a guy that has lightning strike. How are they entering an ambush that I somehow can't see? Grr.
Be quick, quick!
Okay, well, we discovered their little ambush.
I shall enslave the world! Send slaves! I order scurry move! I say move! Now! Now! Great warlord!
Alright, so we've discovered both of their ambushes. Let's take a look. Let's give you a boost there, I think, yeah. So if I was to move this force against them, I would need to get some of my forces ready. If I moved him... Well, no, that's not going to work. Grrr. There's a lot of things that could go wrong.
Most masterful of masters.
It says I can attempt to ambush. It could... Hopefully this will work, and hopefully he'll be in range. It's pretty much the only thing I can hope for right now. Otherwise, things could go very bad here.
Lightning. Demon caller. I am good.
Alright, let's see if this is gonna work. It may not, and we might be in trouble. And ambush foiled by knife, but that's alright. It doesn't look like my ambush for Mika was nice. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Auto-resolve. No major hits, and we actually wiped him out. Nice. Oh, lovely. Of course they have an army up there. Somehow. They have armies everywhere. Ugh. Well, if that's what they're going to do, I might just have my force start to leave Bretonnia up there and just head down, maybe. Also, what's this Neckarch Brotherhood army doing? And the Wrath of Nature is now attacking us with their little army that they have, which will do them no good, but okay. Alright. And why is your loyalty only 8? It should be like way up there. You're winning battles here, Mika. You should be like super loyal. Alright, I don't want to fight those guys. So let's just flee from this area.
Move your tails. Guide us, Horned One. Horned One's realm wakens.
Alright, and what do I want to build here anyways? I could do that. Might as well do that, I guess. And if I'm gonna do that, maybe do this. Or, you know what, I'll do this. Yeah, we can do that.
What? Horned One command. Hospital.
Alright, so Cyanlet actually got a little boost. Carried out successful hero actions. Wound action, additional 9% chance of wounding targets. So that is good.
To stand before me and ask, prove.
I do wonder if the Necrarch Brotherhood might be at war with the dwarves right now. I'm not sure. Something's attacking them here, though. And how many armies are they planning to send over? Shoot, Mika's ambush was foiled. Grr. But these guys are kind of right out in the middle of the desert. So you know what? I don't see them. I see them down here. But I should be able to get my forces in range and then wipe out this army. Anything that does some damage to him. I'm gonna take some hurting from it, but no complete losses. Alright, and then we will fall back. So we'll move you here. I wish I could get you into position. Hopefully, maybe you'll somehow... Nope. Oh well. So you get you back.
My fool. Seek our plague. Man's sleep wanes, and more sleep. Plague priest.
Alright, looks like there's nothing else that we can do right now, so let's end the turn. Hopefully these guys won't be able to get close enough to us. Oh great, now they're starting to send their forces over to us. They're making things interesting. I can only hope that Mika will be able to enter an ambush stance where he is.
Not let my lack of...
So you're in the war against the Necrotic Brotherhood. No. No desire for that.
Approach me, thing, and beg I do not
The
infect you.
Pirates of Trantio? You want to join the war against... Oh, they're offering to join the war. For that? Okay. Well, sure. Why not? Okay. The good thing, Mika is able to enter an ambush stance there. So, let's see. You can attempt to assassinate one of those guys. 51 or 52% chance. Let's try it. Failure. Well, fudge.
You are infected. 13,000 apologies.
Begone.
Must spread our own corruption. The council's voice.
Alright, while I have a moment, let's look over these guys. So I could use some Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, a couple of those. And I should probably do a little bit more infantry as well. So we'll do 2 more things of regular Storm Vermin. And I have room for 1 hero in this army.
Praise Sigma.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings
As you say, sir.
Stink of command.
Alright, Knife, I want to get you... Let's see, where are they likely to attack? Oh, areas with high chaos corruption, lovely. Well, I'll do the same thing. I'm thinking about just getting rid of these guys. Because they're not doing what I need them to do. Like, trying to take on those dwarves, for example. Alright, so this is going to be the last turn for the stream. Hopefully things will go well and we'll take out at least one of these dwarven armies. If not, things will go very bad. So let's see what we can do. Come on, Mika, stay in your ambush. Mika came out of ambush, which means ambush was foiled. Which means things are going to go very bad. We have 4 armies that are going to attack us here. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we're gonna go all in now. Oh, crap. Because even if I retreated, it's not gonna work, so... We'll do 6 of them. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a longer stream then.
Storm vermin! Ashen slingers! Globadiers! Warlock engineer! Come on!
Alright, let's get started.
Assassin! Move tails! Unrat spears! Ready! Ready! Clan rat spears! Now, move! Ready, ready! Hasten, hurry! Shin slingers! Skaven! Yes, yes! Guide us, Horde One! Agree? Yes, yes! Agree, Rig! Clay claw catapult!
Well, as far as I can tell, it doesn't look like their artillery is going to be here just yet, so that's at least a little something.
Ashen slingers! Shriek! Shriek!
I think I'm going to bring up my Gutter Runner Slingers and have them start to harass the Slayers.
Assassin! Spell casting! Storm vermin! Faster! Scurry! String the cattle! Clan rats! Good, good! Artail, yours! Moving! Pretty! Where's the target? Skitter and reap! Fight! Fight! Ashen slingers! Now! Ready now!
That force of Slayers is almost down. The only thing is I hope that this doesn't cause my game to crash, because sometimes when you have all of these armies show up, it causes the game to crash.
Quick, quick!
The only bad thing is that these gutter runner slingers just don't do much damage to armor, because if you look at armor piercing damage, it's 2. But if we can hurt those slayers, that will help. Flee, gutter runner slingers, flee!
Our tail's yours. Yes. What orders? Ashen slingers.
Skrolk? Alright, it looks like we took out their bolt throwers. Let's see if we can take out these organ guns now.
Ready, ready. Guide us, all one. Retreat, retreat. Die. Ashen slingers.
Almost done with that group of slayers. Okay, head back.
Silent killer. War Warhammer II. Shrink.
Yeah, those iron breakers suck with their little thing.
Ashen slingers. Hidden enemy.
Alright, time to do some assassinating.
Spurs of flame. Vermintide comes. Assassin. Terror things. Assassin. Yes.
Well, only the organ gun and bolt thrower guys are coming, not the actual ones, so that's a good sign.
Assassin.
Maybe he's the rat cousin who never brings alcohol to the Christmas party and steals everyone else's. Damn Skrolk.
ready? Back on the ground. Unleash more power. Under fire from the great mastery. Swinging. Black Death. Lord Skrolk. Blessed with skill. You get master. God kill. Other clan rats flee. Kill the things. Warlock engineer. John Bannon.
We have reinforcements coming in, but the way it's gonna be, it's not helping.
Assassin. Clan assassin. Should we run? Flee. Vermintide comes. Blessed with skill. Law of pestilence. Save my own band! Assassin! Must come here! Quick, quick, go! Get a runners! Fight might! You will share your ancestors! Run! Mighty warlord! Me! Ashen slingers! Stay things! Now! Ready now! Council's command! Oh, judgment! Get runners! At once, master! And dying loyalty, master! Axes out! Aye! Rinse your beard in earth blood! A stab attack! Do not slap me forward! I'll tail yours! What orders? Skaven! Yes, yes! Retreat! On! Assassin! Stab and maim! Contracts out! Warning rounds the season of our discontent! Comply agreed! Our clans will shun us! Now, yes! Not worth it! Retreat! What? Your desire kill! Blade claw catapult! Shriek!
Oh, great. Now I got the army losses thing, and even though I have reinforcements still coming in, we're falling apart. Really? Really?
War blades upgraded!
Well, yeah, you're not going to survive, so goodbye, Mika. And Skrolk is wounded. Now I gotta bring someone else over here. Let's do this warlord dude. I don't even know how well that'll work. Arg, 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 arg. Wounded, wounded, wounded. Settlement besieged. Oh, excuse me. Besieged. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Skaven warlord!
Well, now what? Well, let's just see. Could I fight off them? Let's just try it. Valiant defeats. Oh, great. Well, there goes that settlement. Alright, folks. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. I don't know where things are going to go from here. We'll see. It could be good, it could be bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about where things are going on this campaign right now. Cause yeah, I didn't expect that there'd be, let's see. I took out at least 2 dwarven armies, but they still brought in 1, 2, 3, 4 more here. I know there's 1 army up here. So yeah, they have like a whole bunch of armies going on right now. And since they have Clan Angren's dwarven heroes, those guys are pretty much impossible to assassinate or even wound. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, if you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch and you like it, be sure to follow. And check out the YouTube page for all the previous streams that I've done. Beyond that, oh, let's see. The Bonger Lord. You're getting close to Krokgar, might want to be a bit careful. Actually, Krokgar is relatively, he's not too powerful, because he's actually all the way over here. He only has 2 little settlements left. So Krokgar actually isn't the issue. If I had to only deal with him, I'd be fine. So, you know, because he has his army here. And as far as I know, only the 2 settlements. He's currently at war with the Silver Host. Let's see, how are things with them? Yeah, things are alright with them. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's look at the objectives, see how we're doing with that. So if we did just the short campaign victory, we'd have to take out the last defenders and control 8 of these settlements. 1, 2, 3, 4 of which we only have. So there's still quite a few that we would have to get if we were to achieve the short campaign victory. So I don't know. We'll see where things go. Alright folks, see you later.